I couldn't do it, y'all. You know, when you born with the Holy Spirit, hold on. Hello? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hours and hours and hours having to hold on. But one thing I gotta give New York for is justice. And this is the kind of town that I left. Whereas don't matter if you can't read or write, it don't matter if you black or white. You will get humane justice if you fight for it. God is not about vengeance. Okay. So this is what I was trying to explain to my son. I could have easily won a lawsuit of $50,000 and put somebody in hardship and make them have to possibly lose their building and all of this. No, that's not of God. That's not of God. And God is not in that. And it's hard, but it's the right thing to do. You know, the mercy, the mercy that I had, like, was incredible. Like, you know, and I have so many pitchforks trying to dag me. Everybody trying to violate it. Just because I say it loud and I'm black and I'm proud. You know, these high end official people with their good jobs, with their 4K, and everybody, these social workers that are trying to retaliate against me and do things unrighteously against me, that's going to fall on you, and this going to put you in a hardship because you are going to be exposed. So I guess I'm glad the Holy Spirit just told me I passed my test. That's what happened. I passed the test, and I'm glad for that. Because God is not in what the Holy Spirit is not in what injustice, greed, vengeance. No, 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 no. That's not what the Holy Spirit is in and about. Holy Spirit is about mercy, success, and living heaven on this earth. And that's what we're going to do once we obtain the prohibition of marijuana. That's why I'm trying to tell people, don't come for me, because I'm not coming for you. My poverty ass. Hello? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Yedaka. Hold on. My poverty ass is not trying to get no poverty ass drug dealers arrested. You're going to do that to yourself. You're going to make yourself a slave trying to sell that fentanyl, yedaka, and that heroin and shit. You better put that shit down, if you know what I know, and sell you some marijuana or go get a job mopping the floor. You'll have better results. Okay? Because the only thing that's going to be popping is jail cells messing with that stuff. And they looking for somebody to blame it on after they have already been exposed that governments are bringing it in. So better not mess with that stuff. Try to sell it, use it, or anything till we get this prohibition of marijuana. When the drug dealers and drug cartels obtain the prohibition of marijuana, this is a prophecy. All illegal drugs will be moved out of the United States of America first. And we're going to work with Mexico and Venezuela, rebuilding their land into a paradise. In return, the drug cartels and gang members are going to write a declaration how they're going to remove all the illegal narcotics out of the United States of America. That's what's going to happen. And that's what I try to tell my landlord. Don't play with me. You and that lawyer judging me to be like every other little pickaninny. You got the wrong one. Okay? Don't come for me. And what they do? Thought I was nothing. Piece of garbage. Iraka. What happened is? Look what happened here. Just wanted to come on and say I couldn't do it, y'all. So, as long as he correct what he got to do what you got to do. And take responsibility on what happened to me because you didn't do what you had to do. Take responsibility. As long as he's taking responsibility for that, you know, I want to give respect to his God, Muhammad. You understand? Because I serve Jesus Christ, and I told him that from the beginning. You serve who, Muhammad? I serve Jesus. The one, the God with the Holy Spirit. In this universe, she has brought us many, but there's only one with the Holy Spirit, and that's Jesus Christ. Okay? You have a blessed day. You know, like I said, the Holy Spirit is not in what? Vengeance and greed. So I couldn't do it, you know. But learn a lesson. Like I tell you that I'm after the United States government for the treason and genocide against the ghettos of America. It will be heaven on this earth. The drug cartels and the gang members will sue United States of America for the prohibition of marijuana. In return, remove all the illegal narcotics. We're going to work with Venezuela and Mexico to do this. We're going to make those lands out of paradise. Hardworking Mexican people, Venezuela, hardworking people. They're going to love to harvest our marijuana, all of that. And that lottery going to be audited. Because all that money going into space, nothing is going into the communities. Nothing. And now they want to rob the communities for even more. We're going to get back our ghetto lotteries like it used to be back in the day in Harlem until they stole it. And then you don't even get the money. You wind up owing them money if you hit the money. They steal. Iraka. Who am I? The minister of the revelation. What it's going to take to make heaven on this earth? Believe what you want to believe. I was born for this. Believe what you want to believe. I'm not able to be educated by nobody but kings and queens and who the Holy Spirit wants me to be educated by, but no United States government. I'm not allowed to research anything before the Holy Spirit give me a message. I don't research nothing. I'm not allowed to research nothing that I am to say. Because my flesh kept me from giving up a message like I'm the great I am. I'm nobody but a messenger that receives these messages to put on the internet. All of this AI and all of that stuff was created for me. You don't believe it. Look at us. You crazy. Believe what you want to believe. That's how you're going to know it's God. Okay? Good day. Good day.